What is your idea of heaven? Do you even think it exists?
I think that there's a universal energy.
Like a flow, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of like you can talk to them in like dreams or something crazy like that, maybe?
I can't put my finger on it. I think that there's atoms and energy and a cosmic universe that we're all going to be part of, where there's no suffering, there's no pain,
No stress.
no stress, but I don't think there's an I. I don't think there's an Alan. I don't think there's necessarily going to be an Elliot. I don't know. I'm not saying that to scare you. Maybe it's nice. But I think that there's going to be, and I don't know. What do I know, I don't know. I'm just a simple Buddhist who sits every day and tries to imagine what my death is like, and I look at rainbows.
Hi guys, this is Elliot from People here, and today we're here in New York City hanging out with Alan Sachs, so let's do this.
Well, let's do this, Elliot.
So how are you doing today?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy you guys are here. I'm happy we're doing this, so I'm feeling mellow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm feeling like the Memorial Day weekend has started, and it's only Wednesday.
I heard that Phil Spector kept you hostage at gunpoint in his house once. Is that true?
Yeah, he did. I was one of the people that it's not a unique story, because he's done that with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I went up there. I wanted him to do music for a pilot I was producing, and I brought along the casting director that I was working with, and I didn't want to. I forgot to tell him I was bringing somebody else along. So when we got there and he saw both of us, he felt there were too many people in my house, and it made him really uncomfortable. And he looked at me. He was like sitting down. I'm cutting through this story, but sitting down, he said, "Why are you here?" And he leaned into me. It was very intimidating. Like, "Why are you here?" And I said, "You know why I'm here? I want you to do the music for this show, The Rock Follies, that I'm doing." And he said, "No, man, you're here because you want to go back and tell people I drink too much, I drink too much, I take drugs, and I play with guns." With that, he stood up. He stood up over me. We were sitting this close. He stood up over me, and he takes off his jacket, and he's wearing the biggest gun I've ever been in a room with in my life. And out comes the gun, and it's like, whoa. So can you imagine? I don't have a gun, but could you imagine if I took off my shirt and I'm wearing a gun, what that would make you feel like?
I would feel like really, really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now, the sad part about it, I really related to him. I mean, he was like a Jewish guy from the Bronx. He's a couple of years older than me. We probably had the same, ethnicity. I liked the way he dressed. I had a lot of respect for him. And under different circumstances, we probably could have been friends.
If you were able to contact the dead, who is the first person you would reach out to?
My parents. Yeah, I'd like to, just have a little chat with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like managing Unlocking the Truth? Are you still working with them?
I'm not. It was sort of, it was a great experience. I had a great time with them. I did an awful lot. We went to Bonnaroo. I got them on Bonnaroo. We were at Coachella. I got them on tour with Marilyn Manson. I got them on the Warped Tour. I got them a record deal. I got them a book deal. I got them a merchandise deal. I got, what else did I get them? And I got them a movie. And in fact, the movie is going to open up in Manhattan here, I think June 24th. I'll let you guys know. It's going to play for about a week. You might want to check it out. And you could see my relationship with them. I love them. And I felt that we were family. And they came here all the time. And we talked about, they were planning. You know, I got them a deal at Beats. I got them a deal, I don't even remember where, man. And I got them on Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, all this press we had. It was ridiculous. This without any music. And I got them Johnny Kaye from The Disturbed to produce them. But for some reason, I don't even know, the parents didn't think I was doing a good enough job. Exactly. And they didn't want me on the team anymore. And no one ever sought to call me. The boys never called me. They were like my grandkids. They would come to my house in LA and sleep over. They never called me, say they're sorry this is happening. The parents never called me. The attorney never called me. Nobody on the team ever told me that they didn't want me any longer. It was heartbreaking. So what do you think about that?
I think that's pretty crazy. Like, they just quit on you,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool how you got to at least, work
Yeah.
with like a metal band with kids in it.
Yeah, it was good. I just didn't like the way it ended. I didn't like their values. I didn't like the idea that anybody even, thought to even call me, say, hey, we're sorry that this happened. Yeah, it was absurd. But you know what? I learned, I moved on, and I'm here with you right now.
Chilling out.
Chilling. Got plans maybe for you, who knows, So we'll see where we go. So I'm okay. I'm fine. We're chilling.
What was John Travolta like when he tried out for the show Welcome Back, Kotter? Do you still talk to him?
Well, I haven't spoken to John in a few years. John lives in a different, atmosphere than most people these days. Not a lot, but he is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's got, he's just a great guy. I saw him, I guess, a few years ago at the Nickelodeon, what is it called? The TV Choice Awards or something. Like they honor old television shows. And John was a great guy. He was a lot of fun. And when we went out to dinner, he was a lot of fun. And he's really talented.
Do you have any advice for a kid like me who wants to be in the entertainment business?
Well, know that it's hard. Know that it's a long road. I think you're doing the right thing to keep doing it constantly doing it. I'm really impressed with how you're developing your skill at interviewing. From what I saw you, I guess 2 years ago even. I don't even know when we first met. So I'm impressed with where you're going with it. I think you keep doing it and don't give up. Keep a thick back, like a Ninja Turtle, that if something, if there's negativity that comes your way, don't let it bother you. Keep at it. Listen to your parents. Do it dead. You're doing it right. And just keep on rocking, Elliot. Give me 5 here.
Because I like making people laugh and making people smile.
That's good. You make
I like
me smile.
I like watching shows and stuff. I'm like, what? I want to do that too. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Well, I'm really glad that you came and did this with me. I really appreciate it. I think that this was significant for me, believe it or not. I needed to do this, so thank you. And by the way, I've just completed a memoir, and 300 pages, 60,000 words.
Is
And
it like it's like a book about yourself, right?
Yeah. And we're actually going out and trying to sell it right now. And these are a lot of the tales in the story, in the book.
Thank you so much for letting me come over and do this interview with you. And I appreciate that you took the time out of your day to do
Well, I
this
appreciate
interview.
you coming here too, Elliot. Give me a hug, bro. Right on.